As something happens to how you communicate when your nervous system is dysregulated. But most people don't realize that this is actually happening. It's not just about feeling nervous. It's that how you actually communicate, your pace, your tone, your volume, your memory recall, your word choice, it's all dependent on your physical state. But here's the catch. Most people just assume that they have a communication problem, that they need to learn more frameworks or practice saying things and delivering it better. But that just won't work because that is addressing the behavior and not the actual source leading to you behaving that way. It's like trying to get rid of a weed by only pulling out the top layer and not getting to the root, because what's happening is a feedback loop. When you're dysregulated, you feel that state of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm in your body that is causing you to tense your shoulders, tense your jaw, sound more hesitant. But that's also hijacking your prefrontal cortex and making things like memory recall so much harder, which in turn makes you more stressed out, and the cycle continues. And now you're not just nervous, you're nervous about how nervous you are. And then that's what your audience feels. Even if your message is spectacular, even if you practice it and rewrote your script 1,000 times to get it just right, if your delivery is off, it just won't land the way you intended it to. So before you misdiagnose yourself and convince yourself you need to keep working on your communication skills, I'm going to challenge you to first ask to notice the state that you're in when you're experiencing those communication challenges. Because odds are, if you get to the root, if you fix the dysregulated, anxiety-induced state that you're operating from, your communication will improve as a byproduct. If this is resonating, hi, I'm Christina. I'm a social psychologist, and I help you understand the psychology behind how you show up and why it matters so much. If this is interesting, follow for more or send to a friend who needs to hear this today.